George Gabak here, along with my friend Jimmy Holcomb, and we're going to do an unboxing because of Andrew Sandoval and the Monkees Day by Day, which, look at this, new in box. I understand this is this extinct new in box, or are they still around somewhere?
I think that he sold out of them at this point.
So we got to open it up with an official Monkees switchblade. I think it's a Davy Jones model switchblade. I wonder if Andrew has that in the book.
Good question, Andrew. And you'll notice that the box is specific to this particular book. And it's very well packed.
Lots of packing and cardboard. Oh, is that it?
Yes, it is.
Ain't that a beautiful thing?
And it has a customized storage book.
Oh my God!
Which, as you Monkees fans surely know, is a silhouette of their portrait from the cover of Headquarters.
So that's like 10 pounds worth of book. I have to open it carefully because some collectors will say, you have to preserve the box, otherwise you've destroyed 3/4 of the value of it.
It's heavy enough that whenever I was reading it, I was afraid the corners were going to tear the material on my recliner. I'll put it that way.
This is page 1 through 18,000. And wow, Andrew, this is astounding. Loads of photos, stuff bleeding out all the way to the edge. And it says it's a day by day, and it is day by day by day by day by day.
Right.
So
this is actually a revision of a book he did a number of years ago, but in the interim, there have been a lot more revelations as far as dates, and more importantly, he acquired some documents from the old files of Rayburn Productions.
oh wow! So he gets really into the TV show and what was happening day by day.
Anything you would want to know that happened with the Monkees project and or the recordings, it is in this book.
Okay, so I want to find out a couple things. I told Andrew I had this reel of tape from WFUN, and these are a bunch of Monkees IDs that they did for the station for my friend Dick Starr, and he told me that by his research, this is July 9, 1967. So July 9, 1967, we're close here. Let's find out why he thinks July 9, 1967. There's July 9, Sunday. They chartered a yacht, went on an outing in honor of the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Mitch Mitchell's 21st birthday. So they're on tour with Hendrix at this point. And that evening they perform at the Miami Beach Convention Hall. Okay, so WFUN, where my friend Dick Starr worked, is in Miami. Mm-hmm. So sometime between that afternoon and the evening, they went by the radio station and they recorded some IDs.
Probably after they went to WCKT, the Miami NBC affiliate TV station.
Okay. Answered. Asked and answered. There we go. Okay, now how would we find this one? Have you ever seen this curious record?
Never.
Okay. This has been lurking in my collection for years. It is NBC on-the-air advertisements. These are commercials that were sent to radio advertising the new radio show or the new TV shows that were getting ready to come out from NBC.
And I'm guessing that's from fall 1966?
1966. And the shows that they're launching the new season, these are all new shows. The Hero, THE Cat, The Roger Miller Show, The Monkees, Occasional Life, Tarzan, The Landlord, The Girl from U.N.C.L.E., The Road West, and this thing called Star Trek. And then the other side is blank. All these commercials sound like they're before the shows existed even in a pilot, because in the Monkees show, it's simply an announcer going, they're wild, they're wacky, they're coming to TV this fall, they're the Monkees. There's no music from the Monkees on that commercial. So is there a chance that something like this that relates to the Monkees, but they're not actually on, is in the book? How would we find out?
good question.
Is there an index?
There is a huge index, and you may need a magnifying glass for
this
it.
is so
but
tiny.
It is in there.
Okay, I might have to look this one up a little later because this one's been bugging me for ages. I've never seen another copy of this, and I don't know if anybody else has either.
You know, and it's entirely possible that at the time this made, there weren't any finished masters ready to use.
There might not have been a band
That's true.
because it is so generic. Maybe I'll put a little sound clip in here. It is just so generic that
Well,
you can't tell anything about
And
it.
the book goes into detail about some people.
Look at these photos.
Right.
This is gorgeous.
The book goes into detail about some people who had a very similar idea for a show in 1964 or early 65, who ended up suing Raybert and Columbia Screen Gems after the Monkees went on the air. Can't remember what the outcome of that was, but obviously, and you'll notice on that picture you passed here a second ago that the Monkees were in the studio with Snuff Garrett,
Texan producer right there.
producer, who did not get along with them at all, and that's detailed in really verbose comments from Snuff in the book.
Okay, gosh, we get to see the backs of actual tape boxes that came out of the archives, and we get into the solo years,
Right.
The stuff prior to, with pictures I'd never seen before,
Yeah.
of Mickey and Davy, and
I've been following them since childhood, and there were tons of things in here I've never seen before.
oh, look at this. There's the solo recorded. Oh, look at that. I was just going to ask about that. Okay, so this has been lurking in my collection for a very, very long time. This is Mike Nesmith's first recording from 1963. And I know I tormented Andrew by sending him a picture of this years ago and saying, this thing exists and nobody seems to know about it. And I was told many times, that's not actually Mike Nesmith because it doesn't sound like it. I chased down the pressing code, and it was from July of 1963, and he's got it in here. So I don't know how much granular detail he gives about this stuff, but well, let's find out. Andrew, July of 63. Okay, well, we've got, this is all Davy. It might be in here. Mike Nesmith at a hootenanny in 1963, but he's got a picture of it. And it was funny, I confronted Nesmith with this 45 about 20 years ago at Poor David's Pub in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, is this you? Because there was still, he said, yeah, I don't know. And he said, yeah, absolutely. And he said, did you want me to sign it for you? And I said, well, you already did, because the record is actually signed and dated on the label. But yeah, it's in the book. So if this record, which might be unique, is in this book, everything is in this book. This is astounding. So the Monkees, the day-by-day story, Andrew Sandoval, incredible, absolutely incredible book. Massive, huge, a must-have.
And indispensable.
Indispensable. I'm gonna probably wear this book out reading it, because when you make a book this big, there's no way you're going to be able to keep it like new, because you'll never open it if you do that. You just have to enjoy something like this. And man, I will. So highly recommend it if you can find it anywhere, if you can find it somewhere. Monkees Day by Day, Andrew Sandoval, astounding. And you can look all your records up and see all the pictures that you've never seen before.